Now on to the next question naman po. Were your schedule always packed po ba? And were there times na, kumbaga, na-feel nyo po ang regret na pagsali sa mga orgs na ito because you were stressed by them?
Actually, natawa ko dito kasi napaisip talaga ako, nag-regret ba ako ever? Well, ano siya, in terms of schedule, totally packed. Pero hindi siya packed na puro orgs lang. Like, orgs na siya and ACADS. So, like, my break from ACADS, yun yung org work. So, pero not all the time. Kasi during middle of classes, like, middle of the semester, diba, the semester starts from September to December. So, usually mid-sem, let's say, pag October, November na, wala na masyado activities. Kasi usually pre-sem and post-sem yung mga activities na ginagawa ng orgs. So, as for the time I regretted, well, definitely a lot of times I was really, really drained. Pero siguro regretted not having to manage my priorities well for some times. Kaya I ended up drained and tired. Yun yung reason, not the orgs. But hindi ko kasi na ma-manage yung time ko. Hindi ko na prioritize yung dapat ko i-prioritize. Kaya siguro naging tired ako. Pero I did not regret that I joined just because they were stressful. Kasi I believe na it was on me kung ba't ako na stress, 'di ba? Not because of them. So ayun, ano pa ba? I mean, stress is something kasi that we can control. We can stress ourselves is if we decide to, and not if we don't, 'di ba? It all boils down for me personally to proper time management and energy allocation. Kasi anuhin mo yung time mo. For example, kunyari, you have a lot of free time in the evening and in the afternoon, pero sa morning, parang naubos na yung brain energy mo, yung physical energy mo. So, di ba, dapat you have to recharge. So, even if you have the time, pero if you don't have the energy, parang dehado ka pa rin. So, in addition to time, you need to allocate your energy. Ayun. So, last is that I never join orgs kasi unless I'm 200% sure of the reason why I joined. Kaya kung na-pressure lang ako, I tell myself, I won't kasi, kung na-pressure lang ako to join the orgs, I tell myself that I won't join na lang kasi not only masasayang yung time ko on that org, baka maging pabigat lang din ako sa kanila. Kasi I'm not really sure in the first place why I'm there. Kung clout lang yung hanap ko, wag na lang, parang gano'n. So sabi ko nga, orgs are like mini corporations. When you enter these corporations, diba, they don't just work for the clout. They have something to build, a purpose to pursue. So if nandun ka lang for display, wag na lang. Bottom line, siguro choose an org where you see yourself grow and where you see yourself meaningfully contributing to their purpose tapos sa vision nila. Ayan.
Grabe, listening to you ate, nakita ko po talaga yung disiplina at time management skills niyo po. Napaka-stellar po talaga, grabe. Isang malaking sana all talaga ate.
Oh my gosh! Char, ayan.
Now on to the next question naman po. How are you able to connect with your org mates despite never meeting them? Kasi nga po, di ba, online and early days niyo po, yung freshman years, did you have a difficult time communicating with them? Nagkakahiyaan po ba kayo na? Or nag-click po ba kayo agad?
Ito short lang siya, no? So, ang answer ko, well, yes, you never meet. We have never met in person, except siguro sa kilala ko na naging, or like, I met before sa mga conference, like in high school. But you meet naman kasi virtually, di ba? So, like, it's not just hindi lang siya kayo face-to-face talaga, but you see each other, you talk to each other. So, well, you get to work kasi on many tasks and most definitely, you'd have to communicate, sabi ko nga, to each other to accomplish that task. So, yun nga, sabi ko, di ba, kapag group works kasi sa mga assignments, kapag wala ng assignment, tapos na, wala na. Pero for orgs kasi, when you've accomplished your task, your connection does not end there. Usually outside the org, you will also meet and interact them, especially ngayon in social media. Pero you also have to make an effort kasi and a conscious decision to connect to them. Ayun. Kasi if work lang talaga, you can do work strictly without being friends with them. So, ayun, you have to also want to connect with them, or you have to also want to really be friends with them, no? Yun nga, conscious decision. So, what I would do is usually, I'd follow them on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, reply sa tweets nila, react sa post nila, comment sa mga DP blast, ganon. Kasi, di ba, they're very simple gestures and definitely not trivial na gawin. Parang, ay, magla-like lang naman pala, ganon. Pero during these times, small things like that can be really touching. So, simple message lang yan, simple comment lang yan, pero you're able to make them feel that they have people who see them and appreciate them, no? So also, kaya ako then looking forward to them in person, but as long as parang we don't have that opportunity yet, parang continue lang to make yourself available, parang make yourself present then sa kanila, ganon. So yeah, I think that was how I was able to connect. Bottom line, have a conscious decision to connect with people, to make friends. Kasi in the end, it's not only beneficial for them, it's also for you eh. Self-care din siya. Ganon.
Oh, grabe. Tama po talaga yung sinasabi nila na friendship is indeed a two-way road.
Yeah! Wow! Yes!
Opo. Saka, ito po pala, anong masasabi nyo sa mga taong hindi masyado comfortable with the social media? Parang, nung face-to-face po, napaka-active nila, mahilig sila makisali sa left and right na mga orgs, pero ngayong online, hirapan sila mag-keep up dahil hindi sila comfortable with the setting. What can you say to them po?
Medyo, sila, no, hesitant. Siguro, mahirap yan. Kasi, you really have to, di ba, times change. Times change, especially ngayon, remote learning. So, you really have to adapt to social media, to the social media these days. Kasi ito lang yung connection natin with each other talaga. If hindi ka mag-a-adapt, parang ikaw din yung madedehado, ganon. You won't be able to connect with your friends talaga. Kasi how? You're not seeing them face-to-face. So, siguro good if you have friends, like high school friends na same city. Shout out sa Chief Squad. Ayun. Pero, especially sa akin, sa squad ko here, ako lang yung UPM. So, when I go to college, parang madedehado ako if I don't have someone, if I don't know at least one person to talk to kapag nag-face-to-face na, ganun. So, it's very, siguro gradually practice being, being active in social media. Hindi naman agad-agad dapat na, you have to message everyone. Hindi naman ganun. Just, siguro, one at a time, connect with them, ganun. You really have to adjust.
Talaga, no?
Yeah, slowly lang.
Next one tayo. How are you able to successfully organize different webinars and yung mga online activities niyo po despite the online setting? Ano po yung key secret ninyo in always making things work? Kumbaga, ano po yung sikreto behind sa success ng inyong orgs?
Syempre, first of all, cooperation, di ba? You need to cooperate with, kasi these events, they're not a one-man team. They're daming committees, may externals, may internals, secretariat, registration, marketing, documentation, publicity, lahat na yon, no? If ikaw lang mag-isa, wow, baka masyado kang you won't be able to pull it off the way that you will be able to if marami kayong nag-work together. So I think given yung cooperation, but the very core is one word, purpose. Yun lang talaga yung core, purpose. What motivates you ba to organize these things? What do you want to achieve when you do these online activities, these events? What's your goal? Kasi from purpose, doon na nag-system out, diba? For example, a lamp. Kasi ito yung nasa harap ko ngayon. Ba't ba ginawa yung lamp, diba? Parang bigyan ng light. Like, when you read, when you study, may ample amount of light ka, ganon. So, parang, if a lamp has no purpose, why would you create a lamp? Diba? Or, why are lamps designed this way? bakit kailangan may cover siya, tapos yung bulb dito, tapos yung light nakaganito lang, di ba? Kasi yung purpose niya is to centralize, ano bang tawag? To focus the light on a particular area lang, di ba? So, parang ganon. So, there's a design to all, there's a purpose to all these activities. So, if you want to successfully organize a webinar, you need to know why you do it. Bakit kailangan siyang gawin? So, is that to inform people? Is that to educate people? Is that to empower people? And from that motivation, it will help you to create an activity that's very, siguro kahit konti lang yung tao, pero if nakita nila yung heart nyo into that activity, they will really appreciate it, di ba? So, yun lang talaga eh. One word lang. Secret key to make things work. Purpose. Know your purpose.
Talagang naman po, pag alam mo yung purpose ng isang bagay, parang mas self-motivate ka na lang to do the tasks even without
very, very much. Go.
Ito po pala atin sa ano po masasabi niyo sa mga taong hindi type yung pag-work? Parang hindi nila feel mag-BS.
Okay. Actually, mas akads lang ganun. Actually, it's okay. Kasi, diba, there are different types of people. Like, well, the common, siguro, may extroverts, may introverts. So, I'm not saying na the orgs are for extroverts lang. Kasi dami ding introverts, ganun. But if hindi nila feel mag-org, okay lang. I mean, it's a preference kasi, diba? So, if feel nila na they will not be able to really get something out sa mga orgs, it's okay. Siguro, yung orgs kasi most of the orgs are also for self-development. So, if they feel like they will grow more or develop themselves more outside the orgs, like if they want to read more, if they want to study, if feel nila kasi mag-grow sila more if they will do ACADS, it's perfectly okay. Kasi orgs are very, anong tawag dyan? Hindi siya voluntary siya, hindi siya required. Diba? Yung orgs. So, kung sino lang may gusto. So, ayun, parang, paano ba? How do I put it? Hindi siya mandatory, diba? But, it's very, very helpful. Especially if you find the right org for you. Not saying naman that everyone should have an org, di ba? Kasi baka hindi rin nila makaya. Kasi, ayun. Pero actually, mayroon akong blockmates na parang ngayon wala pa rin org. And it's fine. I mean, paano? It's very much fine. Oo, parang orgs are there to help you develop your interpersonal skills. So, if feel mo naman na your interpersonal skills are already okay and you want intrapersonal skills naman, okay lang naman. Parang, it's all about preference lang. No hard feelings kung may mga taong ayaw mag-org. Ayun naman. Ayun lang.
Grabe ate, grabe guys. As much as I would want to spend the rest of the night to chika with the one and only, very wisdomous Ate Maude.
Sure.
Things really do have to come to an end, And I'm sure Ate Mau has other things to attend to as well. But nevertheless, this talk has exceeded our expectations.
Thank you.
Thank you talaga, Ate Ma. Napaka-sure ako na maraming mapupulot ang ating mga viewers at yung mga KaStellars sa episode.
Thank you so much, Stellar Squad.
We wish you the best in your academics po, your orgs, and of course, your personal life. Keep safe and always God bless. And that's a wrap, guys. If you want to see more Stellar Talks, be sure to like and share. And we would also love to know what you want to hear next down in the comments section below. Kaya, ayun na guys. Sa muli, ito ang iyong panibagong student squad, the Stellar Squad. Goodbye!